Today is Friday the 13th of June. Happy Friday the 13th. And today, I'm just wondering about what's the most important question the Cowboys are facing at their OTAs.
And now, a word from our title sponsor.
Eyeing retirement? Let us show you how to turn your nest egg into a paycheck with half the amount you've been led to believe. Fluent Financial combines in-house portfolio design and risk management with income-generating investments designed to accelerate your financial independence. Let us develop an effective portfolio strategy that works for you so you can retire sooner and have a better lifestyle. Fluent Financial can also implement a program that allows business owners to install a cash balance plan, which is designed to help drastically reduce income tax payments. You've worked hard to become successful. Let us develop an effective portfolio strategy that works for you. Learn more today about Fluent Financial. Retire sooner, better lifestyle. For more information or to schedule a meeting, visit fluentfinancial.com or call 972-852-4800.
No, the most important question at Cowboy Camp is not Micah Parsons' contract. That will get done. But the Cowboys like to wait on these things. And as they wait, the price goes up. And when the price goes up, well, that shrinks their salary cap in future years. But you know all about that from the Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb contracts. Now, the most important question facing the Cowboys right now at OTAs is, how healthy is cornerback Trayvon Diggs? Trayvon Diggs got hurt November 18th of last year in the 11th game of the season. He did not have his surgery until January 23rd. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, why did he delay that long? I was thinking the very same thing. But I checked on this surgery. Chondral tissue graft. It's replacing damaged cartilage in the joints with other tissue. Sounds gruesome to me. But it also apparently, once you've injured the knee, it takes a long while, a long wait until this procedure can be performed, and thus the January 23rd surgery date. Cowboys, however, can't monitor Trayvon Diggs' condition week to week, month to month. See, Trayvon Diggs is, for some reason, unhappy with the Cowboys' medical staff. Now, Jerry Jones has suggested that Trayvon Diggs rehabbing on his own, though he's got a hired person who helps him, but rehabbing on his own after the 23 injury may have contributed to the 24 injury. Diggs basically says, poppycock, and that he wants to go back to Florida and rehab with his own people. So, what does the Cowboy cornerback situation look with and without Trayvon Diggs? Well, let's take without. Because even though he says he wants to be ready for the opener, people who know about the surgery say it may be a few or several games into the season before Trayvon Diggs is ready to come off the physically unable to perform list. But let's look at the Cowboy cornerback situation without him. First, remember that the talented and ultra-dependable Jordan Lewis is gone. He left the free agency. That leaves this cornerback room. Deron Bland, good player, also dinged up, but he's well now. They've got the third-round draft choice, Siobhan Raval. I got that right. Anyway, he's also coming off an injury, and he'll be on the physically unable to perform list until probably he's ready for the start of the season. Then there's last year's fifth-round draft choice, Kalen Carson, who was not terribly impressive in the few games he played last year. And finally, there's Kaiir Elam. Cowboys made a small trade to acquire him from Buffalo. He was a former first-round draft choice of the Bills, who after 3 years simply dumped him out there for anybody who'd give them a minor trade. That's not an impressive list of people at cornerback. How about Diggs? In 2021, Trayvon Diggs had 11 interceptions, was all-pro. The interceptions he took back for 142 yards and 2 touchdowns. But wait, he was a gambler. And quite honestly, a bad gambler. Trayvon Diggs allowed more than 1,000 passing yards in passes thrown at him during the 2021 season. But you know what? He came back the next year, started all 17 games, had only 3 interceptions, but he was a much better cornerback in defending the pass. Then in 2023, he had 1 interception in the 2 games he played. And last year, 2 interceptions in the 11 games he played. Since that breakout 2021 season, Diggs has played 30 games and has 6 interceptions, returned for a total of 19 yards and no touchdowns. The Cowboys need, I think, the 2022 Trayvon Diggs. Now remember, 2021 was that huge year with all of his interceptions and returns for touchdowns and things like that. But he was a much more stable cornerback in the 17-game season of the 2022 season. Now, Trayvon Diggs is never going to win the award for Tackler of the Year. He's faced constant criticism for his lack of physicality, and he, as such, doesn't support against the run very well. And he's been known to miss a tackle or 2 in the open field. But he's still a pretty good cornerback. And this year, while it's important that the Cowboys have Trayvon Diggs, it's very important for him. This year, he counts $12.5 million against the cap. But next year, he starts to become very expensive. Next year, he'll count $18.5 million. And the year after that, $23.5 million. And in the final year of the 5-year contract he signed before the 24 season, Diggs will count $21 million against the cap. It's important that the Cowboys have Trayvon Diggs play well, but it's very important that Trayvon Diggs plays well for himself, because after this year, Trayvon Diggs, I know this is unthinkable, but he becomes cuttable. What if the rookie Ravel plays very well? Well, they'd still have to keep Deron Bland. You see how iffy the cornerback position is for the Cowboys? I know eyes in the OTA on team activities in the offseason, and then starting the camp will be on the draft choices of Booker and Nazaraku and Ravel. They'll be on the running back situation, and they should be on the running back situation because it's pretty iffy too. They'll be on the newly acquired wide receiver, George Pickens. But for me, of most concern for the Cowboys this year, it's having the real and healthy Trayvon Diggs at cornerback. Because without him, In my estimation, this is a well below average group of cornerbacks.
Okay, I'm not a cook, but my beautiful Mary is, and I must tell you that we've fallen in love with OPA seasonings. That's OPA, O-P-A. Make healthy meals that taste wonderful. OPA's all natural. We use it on meat, fish, chicken, salad, veggies. Just sprinkle, cook, and enjoy. And we found a little OPA goes a long way. Order your OPA now from the website opafoods.com and use the promo code NORM, that's me, and get 10% off your order. Delicious meals, all natural, and save some money. What is not to love about OPA seasonings?
What do you want from your favorite restaurant? Fantastic personal service, a cheery, welcoming, spotless atmosphere, and great food. The primest of beef, wagyu and lamb, incredibly fresh seafood, lobster, salmon, shrimp. Hall of Fame food from a Hall of Fame restaurant. 2 locations of Bob's Steak and Chop House, the original Bob's on Lemon Avenue, and the gorgeous new Bob's at Craig Ranch, McKinney.
Today's episode brought to you by Fluent Financial, Retire Sooner, Better Lifestyle, by Bob's Steak and Chop House, and by OPA Seasonings. Savor the flavor in your food.
Thanks for joining us on today's episode of Just Wondering. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, hit follow, and then a fresh new episode will be delivered right to you. And should you know other people who might enjoy it, please share it with friends. The executive producer and sometimes on-air talent of Just Wondering is my wife, Mary Gans. The producer is Mike Matern. The technical director is IndyCar Tim Hand from FanStream Sports. We really appreciate your being with us. It's just fun to do, and I hope it's fun for you too. And realize that every day, I'll be just wondering about something.
And I'm Mary Hitzges, and I'm